seen this kid walking on the street. I was like, wait.
Bumped into this kid I knew, he often had walked strange, so I ignored the blood on his laces so this cat could save face. The dunks and the gaze stayed in an off-gray haze, and a lump in his pocket talked to the ox that he clutched safe. So I saluted him there, waiting for the A, trapped in an empty platform without the option to escape. Gave him a stand and yo, what up man, how you landing? And the hypnotized response was no surprise.
I maintain.
Yeah, we all do, that's a standardized refrain, but on some really real, man, good to see you, really, with the dilly deal. Oops, fought, screwed the pooch, asked too much, knew the truth, on the train now, a caboose, in his brain now, no recluse, 80 blocks to uptown spot, destination vocal booth, metro card like, you get what you pay for, stupid. No excuse, he pulled his hoodie off his cabbage, rugged practical, and began to fancy the words I mistakenly jostled loose. The stogie he brazenly lit where he sit looked legit, but when the flame touched on the tip, I could smell it of another knit. He leaned his head back and inhaled a newbie dip and said the whole design got my mind crying. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Shit. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, still in you. TPC, motherfucker, cop a feel or two. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, still in you. TPC, motherfucker, cop a feel or two. Significant to the ground function, I'm Munson, just a dreaded 710 split again. Medic made it out to be epidemic shaded. Wild for me, evidence of pressures mounting. Residential shroud, Kings County. Brotherhood of the working wounded, wounded working city unit. Taking out the trash and strapping it. Let's get it moving, stupid. Many men make moves more useless. Use abuse quick, losers useless. Bitch, either speak the truth or you leave toothless. Two-fisted and furiously ruthless. Justice for my very own amusement, with no regard for the conclusion. I swagger with rats tapped in the glass in a gov lab. Pass me the glove mask and flask of the cheapest liquor you have. In the back of the Tasmanian path, insane to get laughing, cackling at the randomness of the city and all its facts. The dark art of interrogation agents, skipping class, and at last in a flash on my tiptoes, walking on cracked glass. Cats last and whiz by bastards, catching my calves like hold that. In other words, I'm trash, glad you asked. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, still in you. PC, motherfucker, cop a feeling true. This is a sign of what you don't know, killing you. This is a sign of what you don't believe, still true. This is a sign of what you don't want, still in you. TPC, motherfucker, cop a feeling true. Oh, 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 oh. On buzz, PTS stress, we do drugs, CDS straight sticky lungs, paying do burgers, I'm crying, call out with a Venus ring, broken in the smithereens, everything's exactly how it seems, and it would seem that I am crying. In a world of super duper whores, the kids just want a little more, little tychos to the bloody mind sex with a veteran's decor. class to harass the gods of fame. And I'm crying. And the goons that I collude with on this rude shit, same way. We're breaking crap down in public just to manipulate their pain. Why should I be sober when God is so clearly dusted out his mind? With chairs puffing a bundle, trying to remember why he even tried. Down here it's 30% every year to fund the world's end. But I'm broke on Atlantic Ave, trying to cop the bootleg instead. Pure savage, established hard raw tar, circa 93 proof. Walk the high road to infinity with simile true moves. When I'm wandering rats and line to rail, I still fool. Maybe tread with a sidewalk, hard to collide behind tools. In the bed with someone else, me, trying to wait for the next boo. And the dropping you took prime time, hella run off mute. Old folks say time to build. Demolition pays more loot. Rip patch from your hot spot suit. Slip patch from your hot spot. Help with up those sort of strains. They say stare at you long range. Perhaps he's looking past us all with his 1,000-yard gaze. Crying. And these COMCs became contorted with their own lives and went from battle rap to gun talk like we ain't noticed a change. Yeah, right. It's the city I broke down in the Valor Couture town shit where there lots of rock box batteries and forgot how shit was found. And I'm crying. The critics all see me twisted, they don't get my whole existence. An actual B-boy brainiac will smack you out your mittens. Now I feel the motherfuckers on me die for contributing actual rap. It's not a construct from the radio on that plasticine path. Or be a homie, bust to the door, be lonely, or cast aside a homely. Riley perform me the vigilante words, insert her to the dome piece. And the last of all I have is yours now, surrounded nice and calmly. As the top plate on a block of bricks and double dutch with a zombie. I rip you squad, another with a cock ring and a pair of Puerto Rock dunks. I built the bag to catch them drowning when the water's colored rust. And the last thought that I had in the back of the little bus was over Oklahoma City, flare through kitty flesh, fade to dust. Move with me, little soldier, biddy, with cloak and dagger the city. We'll hope to stagger magnificence to the pattern of blasphemies quit. And I keep my meaning tucked deep, y'all creepers, give me some privacy. Don't ask for something literal from a shot of secret society. There's a position to be filled, you fucking assholes, keep your eye on me. But save your precious advice, cause all my life everyone's lied to me and I'm crying. Late neon buzz, PTS stress, we do drugs, city air, straight sticky lungs. Mayor Doomberg gets no more. Call out with a Phoenix ring, broken in a Smithereens. Everything's exactly how it seems, and it would seem that I am crying.
That rocks my soul.
Broken, burnt up, new New York speak, new speak, true speak, universe dirt. Burnt to loose leaf, born to Casper, bring the bleeders, sanity, fist fuck such allegiance. Born a trash man, grew in garbage, mutant hostage, through the knowledge. I see you all regardless, I know what lies are like. I might have been born yesterday, sir, but I stayed up all night. I see you all regardless, I know these times are fright. We might have been born yesterday, friend, but we stayed up all night, right. Dream collapsing, I'm just one man, so damn angry, true confusion, scared with truth is, hide your fall, hide your face, say hi horseman, higher stakes, high again, well how about that, well how the fuck else can I react, and I see you all regardless, I know what lies are like, I might have been born yesterday sir, but I stayed up all night, I see you all regardless, I know these times are fright, we might have been born yesterday friend, but we stayed up all night, oh you're too preachy, you don't reach me, right? Hard, you say easy? Look, they made me. I was normal on some rap shit. Up rock, backspin, punk collapsing. Back to windmill, innocent thrill. So old-fashioned, world deranged. I'm no different. I wish my hope still existed. From the blades, next to sick shit. Lifespan program, final digits. You're my daddy, you'll protect me. I need guidance to live correctly. I can't fight you, feed me ether. I'm the servant, you're the teacher.
Yo, what the fuck, Al?
Oops, so sorry, that's the implant talking for me. I see you all regardless. I know what lies are like. I might have been born yesterday, sir, but I stayed up all night. I see you all regardless. I know these times are fright. We might have been born yesterday, friend, but we stayed up all night. Right. Everything must go. You wanna get on some fly shit, get on some butterfly to the fire shit. Everything must go. I wanna sell you the dream. I wanna watch you come apart at the seams. Everything must go. You wanna get on some fly shit, get on some butterfly to the fire shit. Everything must go. I wanna sell you a dream. Part of an altar boy molested in confession who plotted for 20 years and slit the throat of a reverend. And half of this thought is young vandal, the system contraption, a credo drip, sick shit and spit at your heaven. I'm grabbing my dick again, foot on the wall, hose down, I'm drinking that piss again. Back of the train, star screener system, ninja starter cassette deck. Laser, back it. Focus like a worker ant live, get with hive mind fly shit. Such a little mind crime hybrid, eyelids pinned back flat. We had a focus group of lab rats clapping, at last you got dapped. Automaton bells rock well from Death Valley. Shit, we all mingle and ditch. Mass grade for the kids. Clash with the combat rap set. A weatherman funk breath. The last rebels left. Slide off or get the digit pack slashed in your neck. You're fidgeting with a 28-day Simeon. Yeah, dog, him again. The bad touch just struck militant. Drum percussion, lust diligent. The surface that gave birth to the style is NY. The G-High recipient sky, it's too fly. The roof of the witnessing spot was BK. A cloud of asbestos, I guess it's D-Day. Now you want me to move and do how you say. I look into my brain through this glass toupee. Fuck this, how about I just smack your lips? Say that Fourth Reich boogie for them plastic twits. Or the old woman that fake stitching their casket knit. I'll be drunk on the back of the train taking a piss. Bumping BDP through a Raheem kit with a double D Duracell Destiny Mega Mix like this. Everything must go. You wanna get on some fly shit, get on some butterfly to the fire shit. Everything must go. I wanna sell you the dream. I wanna watch you come apart at the seams. Everything must go. You wanna get on some fly shit, get on some butterfly to the fire shit. Everything must go. I wanna sell you a dream. Get over here and buy you hoe. This. Damn. Big wishes on the tables. Excuse me, little child, why the devious smile? Will I become what I've forsaken and the irony's wild? Are you in charge of the South? Nah, not me, cousin. I wrestle distinction from the chompers of a buzzard. But she's definitely not here. Now run away and go play with this hatchet and flaming spear. I'm trying to mix up this Molotov and peel the fuck off. I got a windmill to tackle some, polish my gun off. My hot pink millimeter space heater. Duck down. Pulled out from the crevice of a triple fat. Duck down. Horse hooves and me, I'm glued to the beat. Grinding. Stolen hovercraft, dragging a bass stab behind it. Every little phrase is designed for y'all to rewind it. Every brutal phase is an expiration assignment. Eyes wide, the bad man works alive with 5 dimes. A sticky to Bush in 09. Who was trained by Ed Costa, hop a turnstile. See cops smile, peep cops gun. Now see little juvenile and Reeboks run through the projected transformation of the catacomb sun, making a home so fun. If you alone, no sweat, cause you alone with the best. The underrated phrase mason is leaking brain and cassette. If you ain't lies, don't fret, cause I can't lie about this. At least I'm honest when I tell you that my mind's full of shit. And sick of skipping on electrified hopscotch grid. We double dutching the percussion with this barbed wire rope choker. The most floating and spoke dope spit. Get lit, you with an ambulance chaser, I stride, design sick. Everything must go. Yeah. Rap Attack 50. WM. Hey. Beg no but a new American asterisk. You riding shoddy with Jesus of NASCAR is. At the end of the day, we all sitting on 24s, 365 horses. No horse shit, nothing but a learning permit. Delinquents on an autobahn, popping our airbags off, worthless. I'm not depressed, man, I'm just a fucking New Yorker who know that sitting in traffic with these bastards is torture. Being a jalopy with a mommy, getting headrest and holler the glowing moonroof is proof that I'm not dead yet. And y'all can all give me the Hummer, cause in the meantime I'ma pimp this ride like fly Formula One-er. This is the Alpha Dark Summer with a gleam of factory gunmetal sheen, gray and no venom. Hopped in the hoopty screaming freedom is mine. How'd you get so bumping the tune I so conveniently provide. Don't have to be flashy, I'll use any old ride. No one's gonna catch me. I'll check this out, feel away, stay alive, stay alive. Cars slide by with the booming system like New York is Fallujah, but Metal Gear using Christians. Posted up for the gods of oil mining in the military Humvee with no bulletproof siding. Looping, baby, I'm all a lock, walking nervous when the curfew was imposed, closing transportational service. This cosmetic fear turned me Hunter S. Thompson with my lawyer leaning over the side view mirror, vomiting. You call them windows, I call them asbestos listeners. For this wheezing in my chest, don't need more than fucking air fresheners. There ain't no easy pass, hands on the dash. You'll get rocked in the cast by if the movement's too fast. Here come the cannibals, run, get in your gremlin. The days of thunder creeping up sooner than you expected. Paranoid brethren disable the OnStar. No one will trace us, pull us over and shout out car. Hopped in the hoopty screaming freedom is mine. How'd you get so bumping the tune I so conveniently provide. Don't have to be flashy, I'll use any old ride. No one's gonna catch me. Hop in the whip and peel away, stay alive, stay alive. These TV thugs got the heart of Herbie the Lover. It don't take a speed raising mine and see that they just stuck. I'll wrap your promo truck with an ambulance stencil to prove that your fucking baby's frying up in a rental. I knew a kid who navigated it slippery and fuel injected a speedball on his way to Atlantic City. Out the race before even making his mark, and now they'll never pick his shit up out of long-term parking. My AAA card is one too many initials, and all the bought on the fringe of liquid addiction, spinning fishtails. About to careen on some tunes that shit off cliff. The love of the sport of racing is keeping me out of coffins. Camus was like, hey, just keep the beast dirty, dusty. I grab a CB radio like I'll keep running the track, even with money, cause my insurance don't cover leaving behind that big crew that love me, so I drive. Hopped in the hoopty screaming freedom is mine. Drive. Bumping the tune I so conveniently provide. Drive. No one's gonna catch me. Dear sirs, if the pavement comes alive, I'll flap a toothy smile comprised of traffic cones and manholes become eyes, and birds burst into flames while singing Satan's praises and fall into the sky and rain down ashy danger. If every office empties and all slaves walk in dazes to a pool of liquid money where they bathe blissfully naked, and drugs no longer taunt me and fluids around my conscience, and every woman beating rapist is securely in their coffin. Every open hydrant in a Brooklyn time summer moment is opened up by cops and folds out into an ocean, and rent is paid by bread literally and parking isn't paid for. Food stamps can be planted and childhoods can't be damaged. Fire electric-powered spaceships that shapely ship the creators of dynamite and gunpowder to the graves of all who face it. And the slurping nerve of bureaucrat life and being counting slave owners is twisted in on itself till they shave off their own faces. And the coke and crack in the nation is collected in a top hat and force-fed to the children of every CIA agent. And the dust heads get an angel and an acre's worth of rainbow, and the projects turn to clouds and the stupid aren't so proud. The sniveling grimace mongrels of infected money-slobbing pestocrats ignite into a brilliant beam of light. And mercy is the rule, and the exception's mercy too. When the desert comes to Brooklyn and the president goes to school, time flows in reverse, death becomes my birth. Me fighting in your wars still, by a large margin, the least likely thing that will ever fucking happen, ever. Ever, 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 ever.
The 5 of these fuses are wired live. If I want to survive, I gotta
broken and bleeding, right a dash to the Brooklyn I vagrant. Half a robotic monkey, ugly, born a Viber agent. Ran a tarantula, known to handle the phrase of drunken. Scripted on city park benches under the fritzy tungsten. Son of urban confusion, hash in a pit with a brute flip. Put the stogie out of my palm and then grin on the rooters. Serotonin and friction, living a poisonous promise. The poison girth club of unemployable liar squadron. Silly peasant, pathetic, plus 30 more than the ages. Okay, dystopia, these fuckers are ripe for containment. Half dead manslaughter, ever ready to love my leader. Servitude is contagious. CCW, I'm a reign of the dead confetti. The laughing stock of the karma corrupted emissaries. Captain of industry, partly magnet, a loss in arsony. Caps and a loser vision, I bop so retardedly hard.
Ask me about our specials, I'd go for the racing chicken. Hope is delivery radius, play the crazy mansion. Fly the curmudgeon banner, my liberty army cheering. Limbo the Philistine, our police on the armor piercing. Mark of the Gordon Weasel, he's usually mucho woozy. Brutally beauty, call your Pluto, Goofy, Cujo, Snoopy. Moody man on the vision, Weatherville is better faded. The world is yours, money now. Some of the city pissy, itching them lottery numbers. My 40 thieves enjoy your bank with the property owners. We were probably stony eyed, a glassy game face. Still save the princess with no slippage in the frame rate. She was way through the muzzle, tussle with the gimme. Nothing in common with prominent modern city MD. Suddenly bloodied up with a seedy media frenzy. I found a cure for cancer, but it wasn't radio friendly.
Burn a building down, show me what it sounds like to organize and get really loud. Let's get it moving. Yo, down at the labor camp, they make us grown men. Mama's boy once, but now I learn to speak draconian. And this is all for you, another tattered kite. I'm feeling too, this is a beautiful and tragic night. All I covered is honor, reaching in murky waters. And barely bring when piranha teeth turn my hand and swarmer. You're bad land, buddy, animal ear they tag me. Digi that calls and cost to kick cops to the flaggy, braggy, tragedy. Man can stands where actually raised by women. My father skated, but he left me with laying addiction. One of the breeder punkers, I wouldn't dare to lecture. I don't know how to leave, there's gotta be somebody better. Weak and an easy species, dreaming of future fading. See where the superstitious knitted slip, I'm with you, baby. Let's get obnoxious with it, I wanna know what brave is. I'm tired of sitting here pretending I'm not fucking dangerous. Front line, you can hear the song. Na 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 na.
Find those detonators.
Na 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 na.
Find those detonators.
Two were the haunted vessels that miraculously aimed. Three were the holy carcasses that started up in flames. 1 and 2 had a patsy that was factually plain. 7 out of envy must have wanted just the same. And a 6.5-second science floated out to space on the most virginal of physics, drifted a truly wondrous day. And if the party tells me 5 fingers and 5 is what I'll say, no matter that the 4 displayed are waving in my face. 2 were the haunted vessels that miraculously aimed. 3 were the holy carcasses that started up in flames. 1 and 2 had a patsy that was factually plain. 7 out of envy must have wanted just the same. And a 6.5-second science Wonders Day. And if the party tells me 5 fingers, then 5 is what I'll say. No matter that the 4 display, they're waving in my face. No matter that the 4 display, they're waving in my face. No matter that the 4 display, they're waving in my face. No matter, no matter, no matter.
I found love on a prison ship. 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 I found love on a prison ship.
Number 247681Z. Step to the line.
2 types of people in this world to recognize. Conquered in the one holding the rifle with the next in line. The crosshair in my eyes, a vessel to guard. The container that kept you around in a hole in the yard. Sailor cemetery seas, half the crew leaves and move on. You have no idea how right my head is screwed on. When I wake up and put this suit on, I feel escape begin. Expirations are needed, I facilitate the end.
There are 2 types of mornings in this life I can surmise. I wake early in the first to help supply the second type. Technician of repetition clips and a number of traditions. It's a little wondrous blunders that can summon one's demise. I know the line to walk tall softly, punch a clock, aim done. I see the shelter and contrition, best to limit wagging tongues. But today's a confrontation with a thought that's not assured. She's inching closer to my services and further from my world.
I found love on a prison ship. 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 I found love on a prison ship.
Does this job ever bother you? Darkly creep up in your conscience too?
Nope, in fact I'm so enamored with the standard of being handed the commander. It's almost romantic. The let give if I take it if I didn't understand.
I'm saying during the tenure of your gig, have you ever heard of the prison? Despite the traitorous label makes you nervous as a kid. Maybe beyond a date with a led to something else meant for a prisoner with a beauty of 247290Z.
You gotta be joking, I get it, she's smoking. Go get a taste, I'll hold you down for 30. She must be purdy, you're open, your secret's safe with me. Go on a raping spree, I got a couple numbers of my own. Turn the curve.
Nah, man, it's actually not in my mind. Smiles different this time. I mean, should a creature so sublime and young really be aligned for the gun? And I'm out of one of the Spencers. She seems almost defenseless, and her eyes have a surprising effect of rendering me restless.
You know, you look really pretty without handcuffs on.
Like the piston stench of the huddled traitors evaporates from the room. And in that moment I could see her truly, and she could see me too. Beneath the body armor and weaponry, my heart quietly thumps and whispers.
Drop the guns and grab it as the time.
Sitting on my transport as we slip through traffic veins. She doesn't ask me where we're going, only holds my hand and gaze. She's my only reason now, and I'm my only hope to live. We'll pull up to the cabin way above this damn metropolis. Me and prisoner 247290Z. Summer that is soil and green, we're living life instead. No more war and traitorism, only me and her. She could clean my gun and I could help her clean the floor. Back to something natural, we'll live off of the land. When radon levels drop, we walk the trails and talk and laugh. I tell her she's innocent, she'll show me she's not. I kiss her, never on her on and lay her on the cot. I'm the first to touch her without gloves on. She's the first to kiss me without crying. Life before this was just dying. Me and prisoner 247290Z. Away from all this violence, live inside each other's heads. Away from all this violence, live inside each other's heads. Away from all this violence, live inside each other's heads.
Damn it, lit! Fire your weapon!
Yes, sir.
4 people defending the junk for the message.
I found love on a prison ship. 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 I found love on a I became for you what you would ask. Telepath, you're too young to ask out loud. I'm too old and I know that. I can talk like you've not heard. I know weapon, you think word. I expose you to these terms. You still chose to roll on her. That could work, but not so fast. You're so open, I'm so crass. I'm too weak to hold that back. You still thinking tree will last. Can't imagine of my past. I just can't explain all that. I wish I could trade your place. So romantic, full of faith. I must spare you, I must learn. I refuse to be here first. First to put you in your place. First to make you speed your pace. I'm a man now, good or bad. You're a girl still, good for you. Don't think this don't make me sad. This is something I must do. Come on, keep your own time, leave me be. Trying to spare you, trying to be. God melodic, man on fire. I would long gone, all desire. Fuck you raw now, it's my fault. Fuck you raw dog, I can't stop. Should've listened, should've left. I can't stop unless you jet. It's so simple, open head. I will knit my savage thread. Help me help you, walk away. Lead this on amazing grace. You don't know from pure disgrace. You still think I'm here to save. I'm not even really here. I can't give what I can't take. What a ride, what a slide under the door. What a score. You think I'm a genius? I know I'm a whore. What a time, what a climate for our lives. What's in store? You see, live forever. All I see is war. I will pull your hair back. Fuck you on the floor. Pour myself into the act. Pour myself who I'm bad. Cause I know that these moments end. But telling you the truth is sad. You deserve the ignorance and bliss that I still wish I had. Don't you let me keep you here. Don't ignore my greatest fear. I need you to not need me. You need not believe, just flee. I will put myself inside you. Find some way to run and hide you. I can't be responsible. Do as I say, not as I do. Keep your own time, leave me be. Trying to spare you, trying to be. God melodic, man on fire. I would long gone, all desire. Fuck you raw now, it's my fault. Fuck you raw dog, I can't stop. Should've listened, should've left. I can't stop unless you jet. It's so simple, open head. I will knit my savage thread. Help me help you, walk away. Lead this on amazing grace. You don't know from pure disgrace. You still think I'm here to save. I'm not even really here. I can't give what I can't take. This is not my ego talking. I know I'm no perfect draw, and I do love the way you lay there. I do like the way we talk. Maybe I'm just condescending. Maybe this thing isn't wrong. Maybe you should lay right there. Put your hands up in the air. Keep your own time, leave me be. Trying to spare you, trying to be. God melodic, man on fire. I would long gone, all desire. Fuck you raw now, it's your fault. Fuck you raw dog, can't stop. Should've listened, should've left. I can't stop unless you jet. It's so simple, open head. I will knit my savage thread. Help me help you, walk away. Lead this on amazing grace. You don't know from pure disgrace. You still think I'm here to save. I was never even here. I can't give what I can't take. You still think I'm here to save. 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 This is my type of religion.
Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I'll be coming sober if it's worth your time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say. I'll be coming soldier, at least for this day. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I'll be coming sober if it's worth your time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say.
I know I haven't been walking a humble path. I know I cursed at your name and then laughed. I know I found it a name to bend calf. The servant to the groveling frame this pain task. I gotta figure it can't hurt to ask. Suspension of disbelief and uniquely freak flash. Admission of the faithfully shaken, now trapped. 30,000 and dropping, it's on and popping at last.
Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I'll be coming sober if it's worth your time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say. I'll be coming soldier, at least for this day.
There are no atheists in the foxhole. There is no intellect in the air. There are no scientists on the way down, just a working example of faith versus physics. There are no atheists in the foxhole.
scientist on the way down, just a working example of faith versus physics. Flyentology. Oh God! Everybody get your ticket today. Flyentology. Oh God! Welcome aboard, sir, right this way. Flyentology. Flyentology. Our Bible is in your seat back pocket. Oh God! Tuck your head between your legs now. I adore you the same way that others always adored you. Emergency humility, just break glass. I implore you, with no knowledge of dogma to conform to. I know I don't deserve it, but save my ass. And if I'm going down, let me do it in first class. The paganistic prayer of the heathen with wild past. Please forgive my bastardized style dash and anoint me with salvation and form a non-crash. I wanna live so bad. All my life I've been so arrogant. This is the vessel of my awakening. Please, Father, put your hand out, carry it. I wanna live so bad. All my life I've been so arrogant. This is the vessel of my awakening. God damn it, put your hand out, carry it. There are no atheists in the foxholes. There is no intellect in the air. There are no scientists on the way down, just a working example of faith versus physics. There are no atheists in the foxholes. There is no intellect in the air. There are no scientists on the way down, just a working example of faith versus physics. This is, oh God, this is Flyentology. Oh God, worship Flyentology.
And I will crawl.
Oh God, Flyentology.
And you will show me
Oh God, worship Flyentology.
Keep me in the sky, we'll crawl into your arms.
Flyentology.
Keep me in the sky, we'll show me how to worship.
Flyentology.
Keep me in the sky, we'll crawl into your arms.
Flyentology.
Keep me in the sky, we'll show me how to worship.
Flyentology.
Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I'll become the servant of this wealthy time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say. I'll become the soldier, at least for this day. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I cry. I'll become the servant of this wealthy time. Keep me in the sky, that's all that I'll say. I'll become the soldier, at least for this day.
No.
Extraordinary Nobodies was filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I just counted in my head how many people in this room I'm talking to that I would never get a time. But here we are being vain and looking at ourselves in mirrors very closely, nodding straight up in a line. And all the funny little stories that are told are being fueled by what amounts to nothing more than minor crime. But I'm a whore and I'm exploring territory with a party and a pussy, both a number with a dime. I've been thinking that this frozen glow I've chosen is a candidate to lead me to a very sudden end. Another room up in the tombs, a lovely substance, but a grave digger's a shovel in that dirt up in the head. The very fact is I'm sitting here with zombies talking endlessly but couldn't tell you one thing that was said. Again surrounded by the friendliest of strangers who would sooner kill themselves than give a fuck if I were dead. I just realized the tragedy of this is that her hand is on my leg and she so clearly wants to fuck. I know I'm wide and I would certainly oblige. I can't continue getting high and then confusing it for lust. I'm not an angel, but the baggie we unfolded and just split to give a lick is dripping out me colored rust. And you seem nice, but I still hate you for the moment, cause I'm too smart to be open. This is artificial trust. I've been noticing the fact that nothing glorious can happen anymore. We run the gamut of our filth. But here I am again, pretending spontaneity exists with idiots all lifted out their little gills. Aren't you disturbed that everything you did tonight is something else you did already and its meaning is still new? And all the people in your presence are just weapons. It's as simple as the theory that the dying love to how quickly motherfuckers had the answers to existence just as soon as someone goes. We changed the channel for a week or so of cleansing and reflecting on ourselves, but then it's back to that old show. I hear the cackles of the crowd, they're laughing at us, and we haven't even gotten to the part where it's a joke.
Oh, he's fucked.
And the kids say, watch your man, I think he's faking a band. Y'all are either on the world or destroy it while holding hands. Architect, terrible vet with bent flashback. Me clutching a 30-odd, burn village laughing. Gas mask slashing, signal for the whirly. Worm killer bird in a set and flex early. Gotta beat the Russian reporter onto the hard mind. Weatherman and such, motherfucker. Try to malign mine. Let's digress now, kings, put your cans up. Paint the city scope with the prettiest type of cancer. Watch them laser surge every tumor like Beta Relica. New York is the truancy bird, state of a brutalized lab bunny, jumping the fence. Grab the money and then charge it for the microchip embedded in head. Brooklyn is the life, equal parts choice stripe. I sit up in the crib and carve these annoying kites out of lead. The same weight on a monkey on my neck, who crawled up on my back and tried to make friends. Now I'm walking around lit like the fun never ends. But some are in a key on my whip, plus left dents. Welcome to my bastard delight night, gents, where everything has a meaning but none of it makes sense. Living is so demeaning, but rappers still wanna offer fake aliens from line saucer. I don't have the time and I'm searching for bigger answers. The beat is so sick, made with real bits of panther. The clay of the city streets don't take to these broken cleats. I hold my Johnson and walk a retarded, it's just me.
What up, team? Desperate men do dangerous things. Full of law system, New York with no kings. Desperate kids do dangerous shit. Full of law system, it's on where you live. Yeah, biatches, death jokes, whether maniacal. Yeah.
My name is Upper Doctor, my friend. I walk rawly, oddly, bent pod beats. Fiends try to draw me. Another close copy, but not the god hardly. Sex shit sloppily, fuck yourself. Pardon me. Look, you're kind of scientists, here to come to cure us all. Mind is on your money, sonny. Brain is on the curtain call. Get a kid a sack of D, that's a child of bag of C. Even in a tenement residence, there's a pharmacy. Deadly young people, deadly new day. Young, deadly, dumb kick, snare, pad, and play. Dignity for criminals, science for religion. War stole the future. Pieces for bitches, everything's a felony, relatively hellishly. Cops make guns whistle like here, check the melody. You need to learn the warship. Anything made of steel, of course, can leave corpses. Cops on 4 horses, hot to draw quarters. The more of his thoughts are made laws and enforced. Quick, don't lift your foot off of that landmine switch till I make the 20-yard dash and cover my eyelid. We don't need no education, there's no patience. My team is on a food line, blickering the wasting. Walkies all connected, gotta wait for the signal. Weathermen are the lefties that burn at a bone gristle. Insight is disease, feed the criminal rotary. All over the world it's the same scope, fuck locally. Alpha flight airs that are rare, we walk openly. Feeling like a kid again, umbilical choking me. Never shit on my back, shit a bastards, not openly. Don't you even whisper shit, not even a jokingly. Straight out of Poisonville, coming up for air again. Now the air is poisonous, environment choking me.
Desperate men do dangerous things. Full of law system, New York with no kings. Desperate kids do dangerous shit. Full of law system, it's on where you live. Yeah, biatches.
This is the sound of what you don't know killing you. This is the sound of what you don't believe still true. This is the sound of what you don't want still in you.
When alive, wild lights, little metal rail right. Where a marvel of engineering steer me clear into the plight. Right before the bodegas open, after the peak of night, before the papers delivered, I sat on the corner and sparked the light. The same corner I perched when I zone dropped on a block burst. At almost 5 o'clock, watching for some spots a store clerk. A lone spot, almost kinda like the zone was forgot. As if the grid had been reset and couldn't catch to the clock. Or the stoop was stuck in the past a half minute, and I sat in it. With a Lucy Noopy drift out of my lips, takes half minute, come on. And I felt like $100 in the pocket of a gambling lust. To the wonder shows and flow with the droids of the destructo luck. Future toyed on the run again. The sky clean, the maroon is coloring. Layered against the blue tone from where the thunder lived. And here I was directly under it. Like some dejected little gray, they told to stay away for the mothership. Cotton ball in a blizzard of mischief, a brain prison. With a thought that rode on the bus and came for conjugal visits. And fucked its way into my gray matter, the tattered territory. Stayed chattering and nagging till it demanded the yellow for me. And I tried to hold the thing back, but the meditation was otherly. Fixated on what a friend said and relating it to my struggling. Metropoliloid void, so damn smothering. When we were children of Poisonville and saw the seduction less repugnant. And reserved the right as a trigger man with a backup plan of self-destruction. And I touched the type of chemicals that could pull me towards that function. It's the stuff that I find hard for discussion. How the fuck do you explain your own self-destruction and still remain trusted? Come on! Answer the question, yes, the city wants you gone, and that's the only thing connecting us, but the connection is so strong, so how dare you assume that I sleep when you're dead? This is well outside the boundaries of acceptable behavior. I will not give you the go-ahead, and you will not be remembered fondly. I'm throwing down the gauntlet, fuck you, this isn't your decision, and for all the holy fuck I give, your little spectacle is ended, but don't think for just 1 second you've honored your obligations to me. I'm serious, look in my eyes, I don't find this funny or whatever you imagine. Poetry and justice feels like when you combine them. I am not going to allow this on my watch, buddy. Nobody's impressed, but you imagine sacrifice, device, or insurmountable regret. You are not uniquely pained, and if you go, we won't be sorry. And who the hell are you to put me through the banality of watching this? Cause many better men have gone for clearly better reasons, and I starkly must remind you that you have not even been trying, and that's the only thing remarkable about you. Stop me if I'm lying. We are always outnumbered, but we were never out-militiant. There's no dignity for criminals, no ministry for the wicked. And it's time you make a sound, you're the leopard with the most fingers. A league of extraordinary nobodies, the other teams bringing in ringers. No faith in the majority, no hope for the little ones. Sally pulled a pistol out, Billy got a blunderbuss. So what the fuck are you feeling that makes your struggle so wondrous? Enough to arrogantly pull what's left of the rug out from under us? I think not. You in the same barrel all us other crabs are caught. And if I have to live, you have to live, whether you like this shit or not. Come on. Dedicated to the drowning and the noble futility of the desperate friends forced to watch. And the my good friends who refuse to allow it to happen to me. You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. Believe me, man. I promise.
Never, never, never gonna get that way again. 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 Never, 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 never gonna get that way again. Never, never, never gonna get that way again. Never, 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 never gonna get that never again. Never, never, never gonna get that way again. Never, never.
You know, George, it all started back before the beginning of time, when the windy wind blew through the trees and banged against the rocks,